Guys, we're doing this again. Why am I doing this why am I doing this to myself again? Again, right? I don't know. Oh, let's fix that. Anyway, this is Rainbow Ninjaman coming to you live from what appears to be the middle of nowhere. Let's make sure that OBS is actually streaming, because it does not seem to be. And we'll get to it once I see a nice, beautiful screen. Yep, I see it now. There you go, guys. Welcome to the channel. We're shooting for #1 in Katana X, which is really bad, in my opinion. Really bad Fruit Ninja clone. Let's go ahead and give you some yeah, let's go ahead and make sure that you have actual audio for the game, and then we're gonna get cutting. Something other than stuff other than fruit. Look at that. No, we're cutting some tatamis. We're gonna cut some fruit. We're gonna have a good time. If you chat in the chat, I will speak to you between runs. If you don't come in and say hi, that's okay too. Make sure we have the blade that I want. I want this silver boy with the curve. Let's see what we've got. Warm up and survival. Single strike. This dude, I'm gonna show you this dude. Beautiful score of 3. This dude here, we're not beating. Gotta accept what we are, but let's try to beat my old score of 55. See what we can do here. Actually, let's fix my headset really quickly, because I can tell it, it's just a little. See, if you screw up cutting the tatami, it won't even let you into the game. It just goes, no, you suck too bad to play. You're not allowed to play. At least cut the tatami correctly once, right? Look at that. See, that's a nice little bit of fun you can do. It's only fun a few times. This absolutely is going to improve your precision if you keep at it. Is it a good game? No. But it is admittedly pretty excellent training. I think it's absolutely abhorrent as a game. But I do think it's excellent training. Great. Sped up a little too much there. 17 after having not played. Oh, just barely not good enough. Low. It gives you nice feedback, too. You see where you cut. You see how far off you are. You know how you screwed up when you screw up, which is kind of nice. There, my cut was a little lackadaisical, so it got stuck. There, it was low by a lot. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, it's Dennis. Hey, Dennis, what's up? You've got no cancer now? Well, that's actually a shock, actually. But hey, good for you, man. Good for you, kid. Glad to hear it. Oh, that was close. Focus a little bit on these tatami. Yeah, a little bit of practice. Making sure we can get just a little bit closer to that high score. It's not happening. But we're gonna see if we can break 55. My old personal best. Back when I was seriously going for it. And back when I realized there wasn't a whole lot of hope. Ah! Angle was off there. Yes, I do remember. Yes, I do remember you, actually. I remember you from last week, and I think the week before. I do remember that. It's kind of hard to forget that, actually. Kind of hard to forget. Right, this is going pretty well. A little off center there, but not too much. Nice, nice, nice. Those thin cuts pretty tough. Oh, that was close. That was close too. Oh. It's over. Yeah. Once your blade gets stuck, it's just completely doomed. Oh, dabbing on me, dabbing on me. Do I play gun games? Yes, and I suck at them. I tend to not play them on stream, actually, because I suck so bad at them. I tend to like the blade games more. I do need to do some aim training. It is just true that I do need to do some aim training. Before I do that, I played, what was it? On Point, I think it is. I played On Point. Wasn't good at it, but I did play it. Nice. Typically that goes bad. Nice. Two misses. Really? Really? Look at that. How do you handle that? 94 points, though. Pretty close to my personal best there. Gorilla Tag? I keep thinking about playing Gorilla Tag. And, I never get to it. I really do, how to say it. Gorilla Tag is something that I want to play at some point, but how to say it. Every time I look at it, I think, I want to play... Missed that. I think, oh, I'd like to play something else. That was close. That was close, too. Ah. Ah! 91. You're feeling better now? That's good, that's good, that's good. I think I might be able to get my personal best on this today, actually. Let's see what we've got in us. Okay. Had a bit of a visual glitch there. Let's just cut that run. Oh, your brother's typing this? Oh, I see. You're doing a bit. I feel okay. I have absolutely done bits with other people before. I totally feel you, man. Absolutely fun. I can't say... I absolutely appreciate a good bit. I love it. That run's going now. You don't know what he's saying? I love a good bit. Absolutely fan of it. Whoops. Gotcha, okay. Let's see what we've got here. Oh. Oh. Oh, that one was close. You don't know what he's saying. Oh. Good fun. I didn't have much of this. Messing with your siblings, I did have a couple cousins who I lived in close quarters with. Messing with your siblings is probably one of the best part of having siblings. So... Now, of course, I don't talk to those cousins anymore, for various reasons. But, I think all of us have, at least one solid positive memory of messing with the others. Absolutely wonderful. Not quite. Oh. No! Close. If I'd gotten one of those, I would have gotten it. I got a feeling that I can get that. It feels closer than it really is, but it does feel close. Recovering from getting stuck is nice. One miss. Something's happening here. That was low. Need to be a little bit more... Need to be a little bit more focused, I say. Those 5 in a row are almost impossible. Almost impossible, I think. Those 5 in a row are really tough because every time you hit with the blade, your blade deflects a little bit, and you become a little bit more of a victim of your... You become a little bit more of a victim of your own mistakes. This is gonna go bad. Well, it went worse. Oh, come on! There it goes. There it goes, guys. Okay. I feel promise from this, but maybe not today. Time trial never goes well. Let's go for the... not Fruit Ninja. Not classic. Really? Pretend that didn't happen. Ah. My blade got stuck in the banana, and I'm not quite sure why. That time... I'm wondering how I got this high a score at this point in the game. That banana was just in a really awkward spot. I should be... yeah. 107 at that point in the game. Pretty quick. Tighten up my wrist. Beautiful. What happened there? What happened there? Oh, well. Hey, have a good day, Dennis. Have a good day, Dennis. I hope you enjoy your brother. And if not, hey, whatever. I hope you have fun anyway. If you're kids, kids should have fun. As much as possible. Of course you should study hard. But, I'm not gonna say it's like the best time of your life. I genuinely do enjoy being an adult better than I enjoyed being a child. But, oh. But yeah, definitely, as much as you can, if it is almost an enjoyable time in your life, try to make the best of it. If you're a person who is capable of enjoying your childhood. It's over. Ah, it's over. What are we up to today, dudes? Let's see what we can get. I really feel like it's gonna come. Bouncy, bouncy. Whoa! Almost got wrecked by a bomb there. Got those triangles down now. Nope, it's over. 206. That's pretty solid. I think my best was 250. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, kind of. Let's keep at it. I don't think today is the day. That run was not going to be the run. Little ballsy. Try to vertical chop the banana. Doesn't go. Those bananas are pretty tough, actually. Because they basically say you must cut this direction. There's a clear, like, you have to cut perpendicular to the bananas like that, right? It's not like Fruit Ninja. What was that? Dudes! That's genuinely cruel, man. Bomb between the two fruits. Bomb between the two fruits, my man. My dude. What are you thinking? That's rough. That was almost a forced miss. survived. Oh! 255! Oh my gosh! One off! It's one off! One off from my personal best, dudes! That's a good sign. The early segment, not as good as it normally is. That's really. Oh, what the guys. I think it's about time to. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong clock. I'm like, oh, it's 11:30 Central. No. Wrong clock. Look at that double slash. For no extra points. Sometimes we just accept what we've got. Ah. Yep. So when Rainbow Ninjaman was a little kid, back in the day, I had two cousins who I not always but often lived with. Little close to being siblings, right? Not quite there. Not quite that relationship. But it was kind of that relationship. And the thing is that they had a They had a, like, I had a pretty sour familial relationship. Theirs was a little bit worse. And at relatively young ages, they experienced a lot of stuff that they really, I mean, so did I. But, things got bad before for them, way before they got bad for me. And they didn't know how to handle it. Oh, saved that. There, just barely. So they did not grow up well. And they were not as academically gifted as I was, to say the least. They were more or less illiterate to the age of, I think, 12? Oh no! That was going so well. But they had, like, serious literacy issues. Like, pretty bad. And it was because my aunt, their mother, figured out way before mine did that TV could be used, that there was no hope there. There was no hope there. Those hammer hits are tough. Tougher than usual in this game. So my mother, like, didn't realize she could, like, just throw me in front of a video game until I was, like, 10? So I was not raised purely on video games. Or TV, for that matter. Beautiful. So I was like, that was tough. So Rainbow Ninjaman actually, like, sat down and read, went outside and played with people his own age. That was possible in my day. I understand that nowadays it's a little bit different. But in my day, I actually could, like, sit down and read as a little kid. Focused on my studies. Because that was, like, an area where I was rewarded outside of home. It was good, it was good. That's tough. That's genuinely really rough. Those hammer hits are tough. And I'm not sure how to approach them right now. Because the debris from the fruit, actually, like, when the fruit falls, it hits the bomb. So even if your blade stops before the bomb, the fruit carries through and it knocks the bomb out of place, hitting the bomb. The bomb does not care what hits it in this game. It only cares that it's been hit at all. So you have to worry about the debris from the fruit. The fruit doesn't just, like, vanish when you cut it. It actually still has its physics, right? Which is why the fruit comes the way it does. It's not going to come fast. And it comes very much towards you. Accepted. Was really scared there. That was really scary. It's okay. No! Oh. Oh. My man. My man. Ninja Bros. We're getting close. But we ain't getting that cigar. Managing to recover sometimes. I get the feeling like there's some sort of, what's the word? I'd like to imagine that there's some sort of trick that makes you screw up less. One that's not just called getting good, like some actual technique that makes the blade go straighter. But I haven't figured it out. Beautiful. You just send those watermelons flying. Let's keep at it. I need to figure out how to get into Gorilla Tag. I'm gonna suck bad at it. But I have a few things, some of them are a little slightly secret planned for when I hit 100 subs or so. I have the most interesting thing actually planned for the 500 sub stream. More than one stream actually out of that. Because there's things that I haven't done that most people have, and I think doing them in a certain way might actually be interesting. Those bananas are tough. That would have been really tough to get. Some of these... Whoa! Just totally missed that banana. Oh well. We're getting it. We're getting it. One of these days. One of these days. Let's see how well we can do at the time trial. The time trial is a little bit more chaotic, but more forgiving. And the reason it's got to be more forgiving is because it comes at you pretty fast. .235 is solid, but I don't think it's my best. I think I got up to 270 here. It's been a while. Nope. Look at that. Someone actually tied that monster. I'm definitely more of an endurance type, though. I say as I completely screw up hitting the back button. Like a champ. Like a real champ. Unrelated to anything in this game, today at work, I was given a task. And it's a simple-ish task in some degree of theory, but there's a lot of tiny fiddly bits. So it takes time. And my boss is like, oh, this shouldn't take this much time, Rainbow Ninjaman. What's going on with you? I'm just gonna do it. And he goes in, he gets it all completely wrong, and he goes, okay, go do it yourself. And then later on, he goes, okay, man, I did it. And I look over his work, and it's also completely wrong. And he doesn't get the right answer for it. At all. But he gets something that's really deceptively close. Which is really scary. Because I can tell that it's completely wrong. But he can't. And so it's like a lot more time consuming to go and tell him what he did wrong. Because he thinks he's right now. Goodbye. It's my second miss? Yeah. No more forgiveness. Goodbye. Goodbye, run. Goodbye, run. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? Thanks for coming into the stream. We're hitting some fruit here. In Fruit Ninja Knockoff X. Trying to beat LiquidPZA. Talking about nonsense. While I pretend I have an audience that I don't have. The usual. Oh, saved that. So, unlike Fruit Ninja, when you get a 2 in a row, you don't just get the point for it and like 2 more points. You get a total of 4 points. Whoops. That was 4 points total. And if you cut 3 in a row, you get 9 points total. Whoopsies. Oh, that's gone. That's 9 points there. So it's a lot better to get combos than it is in Fruit Ninja. And that's sort of meaningful. Because in Fruit Ninja, you really want to be cutting through the center of the fruit. Here, it just doesn't matter. You just need to cut straight. Ah. We're going for the top. I don't think we're getting there. I did get a run of 255, which was one short of my personal best, though. Don't know if we're gonna get it. Anyway, boss gives me a task at work. I go. I start to get it done. He goes in and tries to do it himself. He screws up in a very subtle way. And now, it is just going to take a very long time to convince him he's wrong. It's something I can do, but it really, really sucks. Nice extra pile of work on my plate for doing it nice and careful. Tried to recover that watermelon, did not succeed. Ah, my blade wasn't in the right place to make that cut. It hurts. I made the cut, and my blade hadn't quite recovered from making the cut, and so I couldn't make the next cut. Like, when you make a slightly sloppy cut, it puts your blade in this awkward position. Like you can see, the blade responds to... It responds to the fruit that you've already cut. And it gets knocked aside a little bit. You see that? So you have to be very cognizant of cutting very straight. More than in any other game, I think. $172. I think I have one myth. Yeah, I have one myth. This is the... Those triangles, really tough. And I had a fruit gummed up in my blade, which made everything knock off a little bit. You see, I had a slightly bad cut that was still good enough to get points, but because it was just bad enough, I ended up missing the next cut, right? You have to be... This is a little bit more of a precise game. Than Fruit Ninja is. But it's also got wonkier physics, and I think it's just a worse game as a game. It's a lot more like... It doesn't feel like a game as much as it feels like a endurance trial. Like, it's absolutely not fun to play. but it's a game that makes you better at other similar games. There I had to make a hammer hit, and I wound up for it a little badly. Hey, Cobra God, I do remember you, man. How's it going, man? I do remember you. I don't remember, it does take me some time because people do come in and come out. But I do remember you, man. How's it going, man? Having fun? I am, once again, working my right arm into a machine of perfection. Perfection. Absolute precision right there. Perfectly straight cut. Getting those perfect combos. Absolutely no mistakes. Not even close to making anything like a mistake. There was no hope there. Sometimes there is actually just no hope. What? My blade wasn't even close to that! Ah! That's Katana X. Katana X. What's his name? The guy who has the high score in this, his review of this is perfectly condescending. Because he has this, like, entire screed about how much better this is than Fruit Ninja. My opinion is that there are points this has, but there's not many. Fruit Ninja is just a better game. As a game. And as a simulator, there's better katana simulators now. Seriously? Oh. 3 points off because my It was going well. It was going beautifully. The triples actually do really, like, the triangles really do screw me up pretty bad. Because you have to make 2 very quick cuts in succession. And straightening up your blade for them is... Straightening up your blade for that is pretty rough. Come on, dude. There we go. Yeah, the other guy, the top scorer in this game, has this beautifully condescending review of the game. And that was actually impossible to deal with. If the bomb is right in front of the fruit most of the time, what are you gonna do? It's not like Fruit Ninja where you have a way of recovering from the game just deciding to screw you over, either. Your misses stick with you. No matter what your score is, you don't clear misses. Like in Fruit Ninja, you clear your misses. Here you just have to live with them. Like that. That watermelon was absolutely screwed, right? That time I could have probably managed if I had held my arm just a little straighter. No. No. There's also just the fact that some cuts are incredibly awkward to make with one hand. Like, that cut is incredibly unnatural to make with your right hand. That's the natural cut. That's natural. That's natural. That's natural. That's a little unnatural. So there's a lot of really unnatural cuts you have to make. Right? That cut, perfect, right? Cutting up and down is really natural. That's a little awkward because of how narrow it is. But sometimes the game really forces you into a spot where you can't make a natural cut. And it's really sad. Well, I hope you had fun, Cobra God. I think we're cutting it today. I think it's time to just cut the day off. Close, but no cigar. So, what happens with me? This has been Katana X on Rainbow Ninjaman's channel. This is a score chasing VR type channel. We play VR games, we go for high scores in them. It's pretty straightforward. Lately, I've been streaming Wednesdays, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I think we're just gonna keep to the once a week schedule. I've been a little bit busy, and we'll go back up to twice a week when we can. If you like this kind of content, like, subscribe, so that I know that you guys are coming in and watching. Do not turn off that block. Do not super chat. Regular chat in the regular chat, and I will respond between runs. Anyway, we're just gonna play a bunch of games in the foreseeable future. Whatever we can play. I'm gonna get back to it. I've got a bit of work to do because my boss has screwed up something, and I need to explain why it's screwed up, so that he doesn't screw it up the next time he deals with this. Anyway, you guys have fun and stay safe. I'm gonna go be a workaholic. Good night, guys. Have fun.